Well, hail thee and welcome back. We're back in Caesarea in order to continue this little adventure, trying to kill Mundane. And last time I went into the dungeon to kill a gelatinous cube in order to complete a quest that was given to me by one of the kings. And I did that, but I missed something. And what I missed was pointed out to me by one of my viewers. My suit, my armor was destroyed by the cube. I had missed that. I didn't see the message on the screen, I guess because I was so happy that I found one of those cubes. And they will destroy your armor, so you better take off your armor when you fight one of these. But since I ran into him, I kind of forgot about that part, so my suit was destroyed. You can't repair it or anything, it just disappears. And so what I did before I started this new recording of the next session, I went and got myself a new reflect suit. So yeah, and we're pretty well set for further adventures in Caesarea. Made quite some progress. I've got more than almost 4,500 hit points. Got a ton of food. I'm level 5 now because I got more than 4,000 XP. I've got plenty of coin, which we're gonna spend soon. And there's a stat, one more stat that I would like to raise, and that's strength. If you look at my stats, I've got all of them at max or almost at max, all of them but strength. The others I could farm with that little signpost trick, going forth and back between different signposts. But with strength, that's not possible. You can only raise your strength, I think, if I recall correctly, by freeing princesses, which we will eventually do because that's one of the quests as well. And also by doing quests for the kings. So the strength that I have, I think I started off at 30 strength. I think that's what I put my points into in the beginning. And when I complete a quest for one of the kings, they will give me some strength. And what I'd also forgotten about, but figured out today, is you can repeat those quests. So, for example, let's talk to Lord British once more before we set off into a different part of the world. And talk to him. We're gonna offer our service. And he says, go forth and find the grave of the lost soul. Remember, we already did that quest. And it's pretty easy to do. It's just a bit of traveling to get there. And so I can keep repeating this. It's not the fastest method, and I'm not gonna grind it that way. But I'm gonna do it once more because now I picked up the quest. And so let's do that. And after that, I would like to go and do some other quests by the other kings. As I mentioned before, there are 4 different continents. This is one of them, and there are 2 kings on here. And I did their quest. I already got the red gem. And on the other continents, there are 2 kings each as well. And we're going to do their quest. We need to actually, in order to pick up the gems that we'll need to run the time machine. Remember, we need to go back in time and take out Mundane. Oops. And on our way to that tomb, we are gonna kill anything we come across. Tomb was on the southeastern continent, in the northwestern corner, so we should get there soon now. Is it this one? Let's see. Are we already here? Exit the air car. And there we go. The grave of the lost soul. I won't get any additional stats from here because I maxed out all the other stats. But once we get back to Lord British, he will give us more strength. Oops. That's a ton of enemies, so let's fight those. We can just buy back the hit points eventually. And one more. The dragon turtle. No, I was last night I was paging through an old Dungeons and Dragons monster book, Bestiary. There was a dragon turtle in there, so maybe Richard Garriott picked that up from one of these books. Okay, so now we are on the northeastern continent. Let's check. Yes, the lands of the feudal lords. And we're gonna look around and see whether we can find one of the kings there. I actually want to find both of them and pick up their quests. Oh, there's an orc coming. Let's shoot him. Great. So I'm just traveling around here. I of course don't remember the map, so hope you don't mind if I go and search a little bit for that other castle. The good thing about the air car is we can travel on land and on the water. Only parts we cannot cross are mountains and forests. Another town. Don't think we have visited it yet. So let's enter. Oops. The city of Hallow. I have no idea who Hallow is, but there's something I want to do. Oh, that's a labyrinth, I guess. Yeah, I remember that. It was annoying. I don't know who would build something like that. I don't know why I'm going through all this trouble to get to the store when I could just go to another town, but transact by ladder down. Let's get some more of these. Once again, transact by ladder down. Let's check my inventory. We've got 7 of them. I would like to get a few more just in case. Oops. Nope. Not firing. That. 2 more. Transact by bell. Transact by app. Okay, so now we have 10 ladder down, which is a good amount because we'll need those to go further into the dungeons. Now we have to go all the way back to this labyrinth, little maze. And just for the sake of it, let's just see whether these guys are selling anything I don't have yet. I don't think so. I got all the weapons anyway from that signpost, but let's check for the armor. Nope. Okay, cool. So let's see whether we can find those 2 castles. If you want to play this game, of course there are resources on the web. I saw some websites that have actual maps. Those can be helpful. Nope. I think I'm on the northern edge of the continent now. This may take a little while. But so far we've made quite some progress. Stuff is going well. So I don't mind searching a little bit, and I hope you won't either. I actually had an interesting comment by, oh, there we go, one of my viewers who's actually playing replaying Ultima 3 on an original old PC. So I wonder what that is like. Okay, we're at Castle Rondorin. So let's talk to the king here. Transact. I offer... Oops, once again. I offer service. He wants me to kill a carrion creeper. And these, I remember correctly, are further down in the dungeons. Oh look, there's the next castle already. And I would like to pick up all the quests that I can get. Talk to him. Offer my service. And he wants me to find the southern signpost. So I can do that. That's an easy quest. Oh, it may take a little traveling. Oh, hold on. Got an idea. Let's transact. Let's offer some pence. Give him 500 of my coins. And we're above 5,000 hit points now, which we probably will need for those dungeons. Southern signpost, he said. Well, we're actually... see which one that is. I guess it's at one of the 7 continents as well, but it may also be... the southernmost signpost on any of the continents. I should have written down what they're called. There's another one, let's see. Exit. Pillar of Ozymandias. That's good to know that that is here, because I remember that that was part of a quest as well. Wow, pirate fleet. Another signpost, and I think that's the northern signpost of the southern continent. Yeah, that's again the Grave of Lost Souls. So let's try... oh, do a little stop right here. And enter this town. And get some food. Okay, transact, buy, and still I only have to pay 1 pence for 10 units of food, which is pretty nice. So let's get, oops, 3, click too fast, or type too fast, 300. Now we're carrying around enough food to feed the continent for a while. So let's go further down and see whether we can find that southern signpost. And if this is the southeastern continent, we can also look for the castles here, because I want to pick up all the quests. Town and a dungeon, another dungeon. And of course, I can do all the quests. Which pillar is that? Eastern signpost, right. I of course could do that quest with the carrion creeper in any of the dungeons, because I don't think there's a huge difference. Oh, there's a castle. But I will probably go back to my home area, because I can hand in the quest. Do a lot of British there. The Castle of Shimino. Transact, offer my service. Go now and kill a Balron. And those are on the lowest levels. So, let's see. I'm gonna offer him the rest of my money. And we're going to try to find the other castle on this continent. think that was the hottest quest by the king. So there's the other castle. So let's go in there. And I think you can tell now with the air car, it's really easy to get around, and we can see that the world is not all that big. But for the time, of course, this was pretty cool. So, transact, offer my... Oh, he completed his quest. So he gave me 6 points of strength for that. Which quest was that? That was visiting a certain spot. Let's try again. I'm gonna offer him my service. Yeah, the Tower of Knowledge. That's one of the signposts. Cool. And now we go to final continent, the southwestern continent. We'll surely find the signpost there. Hopefully, that is. And we can pick up the final quest there. Final quest of this stage, of course, because these are just preps for the finale, when I have to travel in back in time and also go to outer space. There we go, another castle. The Castle of Olympus. The Pillar of Ozymandias. Yeah. So as you can see today, we're going to do a lot of traveling. And the final castle, very nice. And, oops, let's enter the Black Dragon's Castle. Guess they all have the same architect for their castles. So let's talk to the guy. And kill a lich. That's another one that's really far down in the dungeons. So yeah. Got our work cut out for us. A Bowron and a lich. And we have to find the Pillar of Ozymandias. And you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I think we now found all the 8 castles. Picked up the quests. A few of those we already completed. So let's go all the way east again to get to the Pillar of Ozymandias. And that those kind of things would have been details I would have written down in my notebook back then. And we're earning money left and right as well. So here we go, that's the other continent. And once again, looking at the speed at which we... Hold on. Looking at the speed at which we spend our food, of course, it means we're traveling quite some distance. Let's enter the Pillar of Ozymandias. Very nice. Okay, so let's enter. No, let's board, sorry. And from all that traveling around and talking, I forgot which king it was that gave me that quest. Not sure, was he on, was it one on this continent? Let's see. I'm actually quite glad I don't have to like take care of fuel either. Enter Dragon's Castle. I'm on one of his quests, and it wasn't the one about the pillar. And I wonder what castle I will ambush to free a princess. What's this castle? Nope. Because Shamino wanted me to kill the Balron. So let's kill some enemies. And we soon should have enough money to also buy the shuttle. So let's go back to this continent. Wow. What's this? Cool. Let's go back there, kill this thing. And one more. And there we go. Pretty imba, that air car. Probably should have tried the frigate as well. I went the wrong way here. But it doesn't matter because everything I kill gives me more XP, gives me more money. Black Dragon again. And he was the one with the lich, so I really should start to write stuff down. So yeah, I guess if, you know, this game would come out today, I mean, it wouldn't only have better graphics, but also would probably have like different biomes, like a winter one and stuff. Pretty much always the same. Yes. 5 points of strength. Okay, so let's go back to Lord British. And then the quest gets some more strength. Let's maybe get the shuttle already. And then soon time for more dungeon diving and going further in and see what awaits us there. And we're gonna make good use of those ladder spells for sure. Back up north. And back in the lands of Lord British. Lord British, by the way, he will be our ruler in this world for in all the Ultima games up to Ultima 9. He also appeared in Ultima Online. So, you know, just like Shamino and Diolo, we'll meet him again and again. That's not true for the other kings in this game. And Shamino is gonna not gonna be a king anymore eventually. So, cool. Another quest completed. Let's look at my stats. 65 strength. So I'm doing more damage already, and I'll probably need that. Because next up is gonna be going to the lowest depths of dungeons. So let's go and hold on, let me check my inventory once more. I need ladder up, ladder down. So I will get that as well. Transact by shuttle. Need a bit more money for the shuttle. We're gonna go to another town. And I don't know if you figured already, I'm actually enjoying playing this game. It's weird, right? Because, you know, it's ancient and it's very basic, and, you know, it's missing a lot of the conveniences of the modern games. But still, I enjoy the heck out of this. Transact by, ladder up. Transact by. And one more. We have 10 of both of them. So maybe we can try to kill the Balron and the Lich at the same time. Liches, by the way, are really difficult enemies later on in the game. For example, or later on in the series. I remember when I was playing Ultima Online, which was like, you know, the final... it's still around, and so it's like, you know, a good way to play Ultima these days with other players. All the dungeons were a little different, and one of the most dangerous ones I remember was Dungeon Doom. And there were liches in those dungeons, and they were really, really tough. So let's kill this guy. And hopefully when I do the dungeon diving, I guess I will earn enough money to find about that shuttle. So that's the progress for today. We did a bunch of quests. We still have some quests. We have to kill a lich in the Balron, and then soon it will be time to free a princess and get that shuttle, get to outer space. So we'll soon enter the end game, actually. But first, let's see if I survive the lower levels of these dungeons using those spells. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. It's fun to have you along on my journey. Thank you for your comments. If you have any ideas, if you have anything that you would point out that I missed, let me know in the comments. And yeah, talk to you soon. Farewell.